Hi guys, tomorrow you have an assignment due, fundamental worksheets. I went over it today with Group A, Group B, and core students. This will help you understand what exactly you are supposed to do. So last week you guys were assigned fundamental worksheet. Before you were supposed to do this, you should have completed in CodeHS 2.1 and 2.2. Let me switch to student view so you can see exactly what's to be done. Okay, you were supposed to do 2.1 introduction to HTML and 2.2 structure of an HTML website or web page, excuse me. These two should be done before you do the fundamental worksheet. Now, the fundamental worksheet goes hand in hand with Canvas or with CodeHS, excuse me. I literally tell you what you need to do, step by step, how to do it. We did do one of these in class for B. Core students, you had no questions, so we didn't go over it. But just so there's clarification, in the assignment, it tells you, open CodeHS and sign in, click on the Sandbox name program. You see the arrows pointing to Sandbox. So you go to CodeHS, you have Sandbox here, create a new program. This is where you should be calling it fundamental.html. Okay, as per the instructions, fundamental HTML, see the arrow? It takes you exactly to where you need to be. Then you're going to click on the blue button. This is the only thing that I don't have a print screen of, but it was explained in the PowerPoint and the notes. We are dealing with HTML. So you are going to click HTML here, create program. When you create the program, you have your files over here. This is your text editor page. This is your web browser page. What you will need to do, according to the directions, it says enter the following tags and text below, but also add the title for your name. This is just an example. It should be indented. It was not. Just has to do with down here. So the tag and the code you are entering is right here, lines 1 through 14. Okay, so you need to code all of this into your program. Then when you save it and run it, it should look like this. Okay, I'll show you a final version when we're done. Then coming down to the next step, we did this together in class. In case you don't remember, we're adding another page. Go to File, New, save the document as 2HTML. So you go back to your CodeHS, File is over here, New file, you are saving it as 2.html. Add file. So now over here you have two files, a 2.html and an index.html. There are two pages. Back to your instructions. Okay. Now, notice here, HTML is still highlighted, so that is the page you are, index.html, that is the page that you are still on. It should match here, okay? What I am telling you to do is add the following line at the bottom of the index page. So right here between 12 and 14, you are now adding line 13. Type it exactly how you see it. There's an equal sign there. Okay, this is going to create the link that we talked about last week. Now that you inserted the link, yes, you created a link, but we will discuss that later. Now click on the to HTML and type the following information. So now you're clicking on to, typing all of this information. Save it, run it. Now remember, when you run it, it's going to always run through the index first. Then you have to click on the link to show you to. So I'm going to go back into my Sandbox. I already have the program done, so I'm going to click on this one. So here is the information for the home page, index page. Here is the link that I told you to add. Here is the line where I said to add your name. And then here is number 2. So even if I'm on number 2, it's going to run the index page. So this is the index page. If I click on index here, run it, it's the same exact page. No matter what you do in Sandbox, it will always start with the index. So Now that I'm over here, I click on 2, which is my link that I added here, and it's now showing you page 2. Okay, you have an option to view it in a normal web browser if you choose to. Let me slide this back over. So that's what it would look like if you did it in a new window. Now, to get the information to me, let's go back to the instructions. Make sure yours looks like mine. When they do, you need to upload a copy to Canvas and title it this. Now, 2 ways to share it with me. First way, you can go to share and copy the URL link and give it to me through Canvas. Or the way that I do prefer is to simply go to your index, run it, and do a print screen. Press Control and Print Screen on your keyboard. Open up a Google Doc. And then just simply Control V. I'd go over how to do that in the PowerPoint. So here's the index page. I'm going to click here, press Enter. Go back to CodeHS. Click on the link here. Again, press Control, Print Screen. Go back to my Google Doc and press Control V. And then I'm going to save this document in my Google Drive, and that is the assignment that I'm going to submit in Canvas. It has both pages on it. Okay, so then you are done. That is the last instruction that you have. So then you just need to save it, upload it to Canvas, right in here where you need to do it, or submit your work, and you are done. If you have any questions, please let me know.